anyway, this book meant the world to me. I never plan on writing a book. If you've already had a chance to read it, it talks about the first signs. That's the number one question. I've done many shows lately just to, I'm trying to help support the national plan to end Parkinson's disease, which I'll try to touch on. But everyone, the first question, what are the signs of Parkinson's? I get that a lot. So you can actually read about the signs, some of the symptoms, the illness, treatment, my caregiving. My support, my wife even wrote a partial chapter in the book about her caregiving. So it's from the male perspective and the female, which is very important. My children, how they were support, trying to find good aids was a nightmare, but that's finally great caregiving. One chapter I do tell everyone to skip if it's tough is our last week. I also, one area that just popped in my head like a Charlie Brown commercial and said, why don't we get everybody like you? So many of you are actually in the book. You were able, just so gracious and amazing to support us and give a little bit about your time with my mother. So that meant the world, the aftermath, and finally the mission forward. And I just do want to give a little note that out of the darkness there is a huge bright light, and it's hope. And there's so many people who become my family, who many of you know I have major back issues, unfortunately. The other day I decided when I was in pain in the bed, I filmed a video, so if you're following us, you know I film everything for Parkinson's awareness. But as I was laying there in pain, I said, George, F this, get up, forget your own pain, and get out there and keep fighting for everybody who's still struggling with Parkinson's, their family, and the people who are their caregivers. That's why I do this. Being a caregiver, I mean, again, hopefully you'll have time to read the book, but the care, the costs, the grief, I still grieve today. It's been 4 years, but she was my best friend. I don't know how I'll ever really move on, which I won't. So my own health, I always joke too, as a caregiver, your main goal is to take care of your own health. I threw that out the window, and even today as an advocate, I throw that out the window. Some days my wife knows that I might be on literally 5 hours of podcasts with people, and I really target people who do not have Parkinson's, people who are not aware, because I want them to get on board and end this disease. I'll try and get up the steps in my house and lay on the floor like a car rode over me, but it doesn't matter. I get right back up and keep fighting.